watch out for him. He acts the same as Bonnie though, so the tape should probably work on him as well. Speaking of Bonnie, it might actually be getting more active as you finish your first work week. Don't know why, but it's just something I was also told, so if you aren't already, you should probably be checking some of those cameras or your doorway. By the way, I'm just gonna get this out of the way, and don't freak out, but I'm pretty sure it was a good move not to let them in your office last night. Not that they were gonna hurt you or anything, it was just, they've been acting up recently. Ever since what happened those years ago, things just haven't been the same. Just keep an eye on them tonight, and remember not to run out of tape. Management wouldn't be happy about that. So I promise next week I'll talk to someone about getting you a new one of those. Also, one more thing, the animatronic in Camp 2 didn't really talk about it much last night, but I think you deserve to know what's actually going on in there. It's this fidgety old robot we've had for God knows how long. It's actually like one of the first ever animatronics that our owner built, but no one really likes it, so it's just way too old and no one cares about fixing it up or using it. Even the people who bought us don't want anything to do with it, so we just kept it in the back and sometimes use it for parts when we really need to. Hey man. This might be a quicker call since I don't want to bother you too much tonight. You've probably already gotten comfortable with everything by now, but we just got some new robots. Yeah, things have been kind of hectic today. The classics just aren't, acting right. But we're keeping them in the back for now until we get things sorted out with them. They've been calling new ones like spring locks, I guess. I guess it rolls off the tongue, but more importantly, it's going to be a part of the whole rebranding thing the company's trying to do, and thankfully that means the robots that are coming in aren't going to be total pieces of crap to work with. I don't think they should cause you issues like the other ones, so if you see anything out of the ordinary, just, ignore it. I heard the new models could double as costumes too, but if I'm being honest, I'm not sure how safe I'd feel being inside one of those things. Besides all that, nothing much has changed. You've probably already gotten used to the whole routine by now. Nothing much really changes around here even after the buyout, but still, I want to remind you, don't forget to check the storage room or the TV room or whatever we decided on calling it. Just don't forget to keep the music playing. Honestly, I don't know why we still have that piece of junk in their room, but hopefully one day we'll be able to throw it out. But until then, it's your problem. Keep doing what you're doing though, and keep the music playing, of course. You'll be fine. See you later, man. probably going to be a much smoother experience since you'll be getting that new tape recorder. The one that actually works. By the way, this is just off the record, I guess, but those spring lock suits, I'm not sure how I feel around those things. No one even wanted to wear one of those since they came in, mostly because of how sensitive they are to just snapping back into robot mode. I mean, one of those things that could just make the spring lock loosen up is just breathing on them the wrong way, or just getting slightly wet. Honestly, I'm not sure how they thought this was safe enough to ship out, but maybe we're just the guinea pigs for that sister location the company has that open. Maybe get back to my own shift. You know the drill though. Keep an eye on everything, make sure that music box doesn't stop playing, and you'll be golden. Tomorrow's gonna be a big day. Hey, sorry if I can't get my thoughts together. Things are really hectic over here, to say the least. Something transpired today during the birthday party, and we've decided to close down for the foreseeable future, at least until everything gets settled. The place is on extra tight lockdown. Even the robots are turned off. With the extra attention, people might be a little nosy, which could lead to trouble, obviously. So, things are going to be a little different tonight. They're really going to need you to keep your eye on everything. The last thing we need right now is some kid breaking in and seeing something they really shouldn't. This might be my last call. It's the end of the week, and I'm pretty sure you've gotten more than settled in by now. To be entirely honest, I'll probably be taking my leave soon anyways, so at the very least, I think you deserve to know. Do not trust those spring-lock suits at all. I was there when he was putting it on, and he followed every precaution possible, and it still failed him. They're practically traps, and the fact they thought they were safe enough to be worn is insane. I can't imagine how many lawsuits they'll end up causing, and I'm not staying to find out. Sorry things had to go bad, again, but I'm running out of time.